What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Ness. Welcome to sSchool, featuring your boy, hosted by your boy, Mr. Nes, Mr. Ness, and .E.S. Yeah, boy. Yo, it's been a minute trying to get this going. I've been trying to do this show for a while, man, but life happens. I had so many obstacles to overcome, which is part of life. And I had a lot of things that I was working on that required a lot of my attention, so can't juggle too many things in one hand, you know what I'm saying, unless you have a team. And I'm a one-man project right now. I'm a one-man business right now. And so a lot of it falls on me. I had to train him. I got him to 6-0, my son, to 6-0, so he's doing pretty good. I've been training the boxing thing for a minute. 6-0, 5 knockouts, so I did my job. Got a lot of things in play for him. Also, I've been working on my company called, the Perez Team, which is my overall umbrella company from my, which features my clothing brand, Rep 21st, and my Trappreneur line, clothing line. It's the first one that we're dropping. And it's on stores already. I think they went live this week, so I gotta put the link here for y'all. But it's been a minute. I also had a show called Hitbox TV, which was based on two of my favorite two subjects in the whole wide world: hip hop and boxing, sweet science. It's what my life has consisted of since I could remember. It's been music and fighting and boxing. So I was gonna do that with my son. It's gonna be a point of view of the old head. Damn, I'm the old head. I'm the unk now. Whoo, no. And my young boy, he's really gonna get a different point of view from my side. How I see the world based on, the fact that I've been around this planet for a minute, longer than him. And he's gonna give me his point of view from the world he's experiencing now, that we're all experiencing. And by his point of view as a young man. And I ain't trying to be that unk that shuts down that old head, that shuts down the young boys. Nah, I always try to see where they're coming from, because at one point we were them young boys and our parents was telling us like, what is that bullshit you're listening to? This is real good music. I'm gonna show you, and try to plug us in. I mean, it's crazy because to this day I still listen to some of the songs, a lot of the songs my mom and my family put me on, bachata and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do it like that, but since my son's been training so hard, we didn't get a chance to do it. Yo, I've been having the equipment in here for a minute. Like, I'm talking about, I got all these lights, I bought a whole bunch of shit, I set up the space. Got 2 offices here, I do my clothing line from here, and I do record music from here, and I do a lot of content creation, but I haven't gotten to the show. This is the first time, this is my pilot right here, my first episode. It's like an introduction, and it's gonna be based on, the trending subjects, things that happen in the planet, in the world that we are all experiencing right now. And things that I experienced in this world. I think I could talk because I've been around for a while now. Like I said, I'm the OG now. I'm the unk. Damn, that hurts when I say that. But yeah, I'm the unk now. So I gotta do what I got. I ain't gonna try to die with this knowledge in me and this wisdom. Even if it's not from the right things I did, it's from some of the wrong things I did that y'all can learn from. Like, look, I did that, and it went terrible. But here, you can learn from it. I'm gonna pass down this wisdom to you. I mean, that's what we be doing from the beginning of time. That's what we used to do. We used to gather around the fire. It's pass down knowledge and wisdom. But somehow, somewhere in there, it could be deliberate. They cut out the old heads, though. The wisdom. We used to worship the elders in our tribes, and they were the ones. Without them, we couldn't survive. And I still feel like we without them or without us, our next generation can survive, because we're experiencing some crazy shit right now, and we gotta pass down what we're learning from it. But again, I'm gonna give my opinion based on my research, what I experienced, and I'm not looking to be right, man. I'm looking to be correct. I'm looking to be precise. So my mind is open. So if you guys feel like I'm saying something wrong, or whatever, you can always welcome in the comments and correct me. And if you're coming from a good place, I listen. And even if you're not coming from a good place, I want to see your point of view, and I want to understand why you feel that way or why I'm wrong. So that's where I'm going with it. I'm gonna speak about a lot of things. I'm gonna try to teach these young boys. Like we get back to my clothing line, Trappreneur. A Trappreneur is somebody that, it's like an entrepreneur, but it's like it's not based only on business. It's like, you can be in a messed up relationship and you're in a trap. So you gotta find a way out of it. You're in the neighborhood, you're in the hood, you're locked in the hood, you're stuck in the hood, you're trying to get out, you're trying to do better for yourself, and you're trying to get away from that environment. That's a Trappreneur, somebody that figures out. It's like, I don't know if that's old head shit. MacGyver, y'all remember MacGyver? Yeah, I know, it's pretty old. But research it, if you don't know. But You know, you find a way. He used to always find a way. He had to fix something. He would find things and just be creative with it and find a way to get out of it. You know, it could be a relationship. It could be a mindset. It could be an addiction. It could be you're just stuck in your own ways. It's a trap. And a trapreneur is somebody that figures it out, that finds a way out the trap. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. It could be, you know, like I said, a relationship, toxic parents. It could be toxic friends. It could be toxic job, a job that ain't it, that you feel like you're trapped. Anywhere there's a trap, that you feel trapped or is a trapreneur will find a way out of it. And believe me, there's always a way out of it. The first thing is you gotta always worry about, like what you gotta focus is on what you can control. That's one of the steps of being a trapreneur. You gotta look at what can you control. Don't focus on what you can't control. You know, it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond to it. There's a little break in between that we gotta stop and breathe and go, okay, where did I go wrong? How can I learn and how can I improve? How can I get out of this? You know, or what is the best way to deal with it, you know? You know, what is the best way to deal with it? What is the best? Sometimes it's not going to be 100% better, but it's better than where you at. And that's the thing. You got to step back and go, okay, boom. Let me breathe. Let me not be emotional about this. Let me put all the step back purview and look at the whole board and gather your data and see, okay, what can I do and what are my choices at this point? Instead of planning motion and get out of it. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what a trapreneur is. A trapreneur is somebody that just finds a way. And like I said, there's been people in worse situations than you, worse, you know, and they get out. Because where there's a will, there's a way. In the universe, and God always delivers. Okay? So that's, I guess, my first advice, you know, as a trapreneur. So I'm creating a whole brand about that hat, t-shirt. I got a special one that's coming that is just unique for those that get it, which I'm going to be giving out soon to those people that got a good story and tell me about how they got out of the situations. And again, if you feel I'm wrong about anything, please question. You know, you're welcome to go in the comments and tell me why I'm wrong and school me. And yo, listen, I'm here to learn from y'all too. I mean, you know, you don't stop growing. You don't stop learning. You should never stop learning. And if you feel you know it all, then you ain't know nothing. Because I tell you this, after all the books I read, everything I've done, everything I experienced, and the good side and the bad side, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I don't know shit. So I'm open to listen to anybody who you know, who been through it and who got a lesson to teach me, you know. I'm ready. I'm open-minded to that. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach young boys, too, about how to be, you know, how to level up, be a man. It could be in the dating scene. It could be, you know, physical, health, spiritual, anything that I can pass down the wisdom and the knowledge to y'all. It's going to be a good thing. And if y'all fucks with it, y'all fucks with it. If y'all don't, y'all go always find somebody else to listen to. I mean, there's millions of people. I am not the one end stop. I am not the know-it-all. Like I said, I am a student of the game. And I'm just passing down what I've learned so far in my, you know, lifespan and these years in. So stay locked in. It's the first episode. Look, I ain't even get a shit. You know, sorry, I'm gonna curse. I mean, I don't want to be edited. So once in a while, curse gonna come out. Especially if I feel passionate about science, you know. Like I said, I don't want this show to be edited, filtered. I don't want, you know, people, we starting to smell that shit. We starting to get tired of the fake shit, of the edited shit. You know, everybody with these you know, big ass settings and the filter and everything is precise. Nah, man. We could tell when something's put together, man. We appreciate realness more than you think we do. You know, we can smell it. Like we could always see somebody in the gym. We could see somebody at the supermarket or at the club just overacting. You could just tell when you speak to them. You know, you give them your hand and they shake your hand all tough and crazy. And you're like, man, you ain't gotta do that to be tough, man. You know, you see the little extra work, and you could just smell that he's afraid because a real soldier, a real warrior, a lion, a dog, just watches you, you know, and just he knows what he can do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't saying once in a while you ain't gotta draw a line somewhere, but man, you can always tell somebody's fake. Women could tell that. Women could tell when you're being fake. Man, people could tell like when you overacting confident or you're acting a certain way. Or I come up in here and you know, and you got a million filters on AI edited shit and crazy. You just can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it feel like this is me and you. We talking, we politicking, we just passing info to each other. You know what I'm saying? We could become like partners in this journey that we call life that is very, at this point, easy but difficult at the same time. So stay locked in. Let's get it going. Let's run this journey together. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Fly School. Your boy, Mr. Ness. Shout out to all my trappreneurs. Like I said, one more thing before I go. Like you could say, I'm not even perfect with this. I didn't get the mic right. The lighting's probably still low. One light shot off from me right here. I can see. I might hear my dog in the background. Might hear my fire alarm going off. I just press record. You feel me? Because so many years I was trying to get right. I overbought equipment. I got drawers filled with equipment. I overbought things thinking that I'm going to get it right. And it only did made me hesitate more, trying to get it perfect. So I just said today, you know what? Turn this goddamn mic on, put this camera on, and let's get it recorded. Let's just get it going. If it's, as we go along, we're going to get better. So if y'all feeling like y'all got to be perfect to do something, don't waste your time on it. Just go and press record and let it play. You're going to get better. Everything, nobody starts good unless you got money, you hire a team. But even those people that they hire had to go to school and learn how to get it better and do their research and put the work in. Either or, you got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing. You don't learn nothing better. You don't learn something. How can I put it? You really learn something, understand something when you apply it. When they throw you in the fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like when my uncles threw me to swim, threw me right in the freaking lake. Go ahead, swim. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never know how to swim. Me and my brother, whoop. And then you go. And guess what? We learned, right? Because I'm here. I swung my ass I swung my ass right out of there, bro. I was scared, but I swung, whatever. Fuck up. Like I said, it's not. So yeah, man. So when you get a point of view, man, just jump in man and just press record, man. I still set up this, but if I would have just pressed record to my phone and just said my thoughts, I probably would have gotten going earlier. You know what I'm saying? Sooner. But it don't matter. I'm here. It's never too late to start, and I'm here now. So this is an introduction to my show, Fly School. Shout out to all my trappreneurs out there, man. Again, this is for y'all. I hope I can inspire, or I could teach, or just give you a point of view, a different point of view. And we all need to see things a different point of view, so we don't get stuck in our biases or decisions we made. You know how we are. Anyway, I'm done. Finally done. I will have my fire alarm. I will take the battery off and fix that as soon as they get up there. All of this will be better, little by little. We'll get better. Come with me and grow with me in this journey. All right, Fly School, I'm out. Your boy, Mr. Ness.